Sure.
Hey, Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah brought thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shemar done by Shem Yahweh Shah to the sisters. Priest officer 50 Bakwa Shemar, holding down the Brotherhood class. Come on, let's get the Lord a hand.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Praise to the Most High.
That's right.
You understand? Because all this stuff going on out here, man, we're going to need the Lord. You understand? All this garbage and nonsense that's going on in the world, all the devilish ways that the oppressor is pulling our people into, and all the lust that our people falling victim to, we're going to need the Lord in these times. You understand?
Right.
We're going to need the Lord, and we're going to need brotherhood. You understand? We're going to need brotherhood and sisterhood. We're going to need brothers and sisters that we can speak to, that we can talk with, that can help us to fight these demons and fight these devils and fight these other ways that we want to follow, these lusts, these burning lusts that are inside of us, that are against the Most High God. You understand? Because the Most High God is the way to being a great nation again. The Most High God is the way to get rid of all this poverty, get rid of all this murder, get rid of this mass incarceration, get rid of all the troubles and obstacles and struggles that so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians face on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
You understand? And I know there's a lot of stuff going on this week, man. This weekend that just passed, we had what was that? The BET Awards and all that. Seen Commander General YAHANNA bring that out on his show yesterday, showing them the atrocities that was going on. You know, it was these alphabet people's so-called celebratory month.
Right.
This Pride Month that the community is going crazy over. You know, everybody wants to be a part of these devil acts. You know, everybody wants to be a part of this sin and be involved in these abominable acts against the Lord. That's all it really is. And right now, these times that's coming, brothers and sisters are gonna have to buckle down and be strong. You understand? We got to be forbearing and long suffering with the Lord. We're gonna have to push through and endure, because there's a lot of things coming this way that brothers and sisters, if we're not careful, if we're not following these laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High God, and we're not in contact with the I.S.U.P.K, we're not getting in class, we're not building this brotherhood, building this sisterhood, building this nation for the Lord, we will fall victim to all the evils that are at our doorfront.
Right.
All the evils that are in our mind. All the evils that are on the television. All the evils that are on the songs we listening to. We will fall weak and victim to this plot and this crafty counsel, this deliberate and not even that it's so weak and it's so pitiful that our brothers and sisters still fall victim to the traps that they set for us.
Right.
It's not even intricate thinking. It's very small-minded things they do. It's just that they're playing into our lust. They're playing into our own wants. You understand? The devil understands and knows what our struggles were.
Right.
The devil knows our struggles and our wants and our lust and our obstacles and the things that trip us up. What they say in the scripture is stumbling blocks. The devil knows our stumbling blocks.
Right.
And he is waiting around that corner for us to walk away from our brothers and our sisters to show us exactly what we wanted.
Right.
To wave your lust in front of us. Yeah, he wants to wave our lust right in front of our face to see if we bite. And the children of Israel, we are full with the bites from Satan. We are filled up with the sin, chasing our own lust from Satan. And we need to reject these things. We need to be strong enough and know and live these scriptures and really and truly, we need to respect and fear the Lord to avoid getting caught up with these lusts. You getting caught up with this sin, getting caught up with these abominable acts, man. You understand? Let's get that scripture real fast. If we could, Bubba, shut.
God, Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season.
It says to everything there is a season. You understand? You know, right now we in summer. This is the season for when it's hot. You understand? Sisters walk around with shorts. You understand? Brothers walk around wife beaters. It's hot. You want to go to the pool. You know what I'm saying? The kids are home from school. They want to have fun. There's a season for things, right? Let's go. Let's keep going. Shut.
God, and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
And there's a time to every purpose under the heaven, right? So that means everything has a time. Timing is everything, you know? Sometimes it's not the right time to play. If you have children at home, you understand that. You have to teach your children these things. Like sometimes it's not time to play.
Right.
Sometimes it's time to be serious.
Right.
Sometimes it's time to be quiet. Sometimes it's time to get the work done, you know? There's a time for everything. There's a time and a season for everything. And right now, all the things that's going on in the world, this is no time for partying.
Right.
This is no time for being weak. This is no time for feeling pity for yourself. There's no time to be sitting at home, crying, being sorrowful. Why me? Why me? Why me? It's a time to be strong and assertive. It's a time to be under these laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God and push this truth. Because the oppressor and these other nations, the things that they are promoting and pushing on our brothers and our sisters, it is going to destroy us.
Right.
You understand? It's going to destroy us. It's time to wake up and serve the Lord.
That's right.
It's time for us to know who we are and what we should be doing. Because the things that we've been getting involved in on our own merits, the things that we've been falling victim to, following after these oppressors and these other nations and watching these damn televisions and listening to these damn rap songs and this music and just following after these other nations is going to destroy us.
That's right.
It's going to anger the Lord, and the Lord is going to destroy the earth. This is the time to wake up. This is the time to be wise. This is the time for us to come together. You understand? To gather together the nation not desired.
Wow.
For us to get underneath these laws, statutes, commandments. You understand? Get back into these scriptures. Back to what we're supposed to do, what our ancestors followed. Get back to following the Most High God, the only power that really matters. You understand?
That's right.
And correcting our brothers and correcting our sisters and making sure that we all on beat and we all on board with what's going on, so that nobody's fall and left victim to what's going to happen to these other nations and these oppressors. We need to get together and realize what's going on.
Right.
Because this is not the time to be lollygagging and having fun, thinking that you can do what you want and you come and you'll deal with the consequences later. It's not party time anymore. You understand? Party time been over.
Right.
Party time. I don't know when party time started, to tell you the truth. Because we've been oppressed and beaten, destroyed, and manipulated, and raped, and beaten, and thrown in jail, and murdered, and mistreated, and last hired, and first fired, and nothing's good been going on for the children of Israel for a very long time. Right. So I don't know who started party time, but party time needs to end. And now it's work time. That's right. It's time to serve the Lord and do what the Lord said to do. That's right. Let's get that scripture one more time. Baba Kushak.
Verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. And
there is a time for every purpose under the heaven. You understand? Everything that happens on this green earth, it happens at the specific time for a specific reason with a specific purpose. You understand? The Most High is not off the confusion.
Right.
So whether we understand it or not, we need to pay attention to what's going on around us. We need to take heed to all the things that's happening in the world around us and see everything that's transpiring and all the evils that's popping up and all the things that seem off. We need to pay attention to these things and realize maybe I need to get up in the I.S.U.P.K, manager YAHANNA, and go serve the damn Lord like the Lord wants me to. You understand?
Right. That's right.
Because he does require his children. He wants his children out of the world. He wants us not involved in what the other nations and oppressors are doing. He wants us away from that. That's why he made us a separate people. Holy people means separate people. To be set apart. To not be in the mix. You understand? We need to leave the mix alone.
Right.
We need to leave the mix alone and come get into what the Lord mix is. Let's get the next verse if we could.
Verse 2, a time to be born.
It said there's a time to be born. You understand? We might have lived our lives however old we are at the moment right now, you know, and we was doing whatever we was doing in the world. But there's a time to be born.
Right.
You understand? The Lord's going to start calling and requesting the people that he wants and he is truth. You understand?
Right.
It's not a choice. It's not really a choice. Brothers and sisters in the I.S.U.P.K know that they are here because the Lord called for them to be here.
Right.
You understand? It's not because we woke up one day and said, you know what, I'm going to go serve the Lord. It's because there was a burning sensation inside of our chest that made us get up and go serve the Lord. You understand? It wasn't a choice. It was get up and serve the Lord or die. And they said there's a time to be born. You understand? There was a time for us to be born, to be awoken, to be awake. Because it's not like we're going to climb back inside of our mothers and come back out of our mothers. It's not what's going to happen. You understand? But the time to be born is to wake up something inside of you.
That's right.
The same way Satan's out here waking up lust and filthy, disgusting sin inside of our brothers and sisters, and that's jumping up and waking up. The Lord said it's a time to be born. You understand? That's right. The Most High God is going to start sparking excitement and things around us that are going to make our brothers and sisters wake up and be born. Wake up and pay attention to what's going on. Wake up and want to serve the Most High God. Wake up and get ready to do this work. There's a time to be born. What else does it say, Brother? Okay. Come on with it, sir.
What you're bringing out is so heavy. When was there ever party time? Because the oppression. You know, and that's why the Most High said in the scripture, and I'm paraphrasing, the Most High said that I will put mine anger, I'm paraphrasing, I will put mine anger in my people. They're not angry enough.
Right.
So like you had just said, the Most High got to spark up events to make us more angry. Because now, we have to train our mom. We have George Floyd, we're angry. But we're not angry enough because we're still loving our oppressor, we're still forgiving our oppressor, and we're still going back to the oppressor. And the Most High is going to have to put his anger in us.
Damn right.
Because we don't really know what anger is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We circle just a little bit. That's powerful.
Right. Damn right, sir. Damn right. I want to put out something very, very true, man. That's a fact. We are not angry enough. We don't know real anger.
Right.
We have no idea what real anger is. Because if we was really angry, we would stop messing with these other nations.
That's right.
If we was really angry, we would stop supporting what they're doing. Right. If we was really angry, we would stop following after what they do. If we was really angry, we would stop chasing their wealth. We would stop seeking their peace.
That's right.
We would stop wanting what they have. You understand? We was really angry. We would get together and love our brothers and follow the power that would destroy our enemies. You understand? If we were really angry, we get together and serve the Most High God because he'll destroy our enemies.
Right.
He'll kill our adversaries. You understand? That's what he'll do. Right. So we're not angry enough. You're damn right, sir. You understand? What's so scary and what's so sickening is that we only display and understand anger when it's coming to one of us, when we're dealing with each other.
Right.
Yeah. We can forgive everybody else. You understand? But when we're dealing with our brothers and our sisters, we know anger. We're going to hold that anger years.
Right.
Years. About to damn near die in a nursing home, and you still mad at your sister because she told to the dude you like when y'all was in high school. Like, we know anger when it comes to our people.
Right.
But we don't got no anger for nothing else that happens to us. That's very heavy. That's true. That's the truth right there. If we could, let's get verse 2 again.
Verse 2 in Ecclesiastes chapter 3. Verse 2, a time to be born.
And there's a time to be born. You understand? I tell you, the Most High God is going to start inciting riots inside of our brains.
Right.
It's going to incite riots in our eyes. He's going to open our eyes and our minds to start seeing what's going on and have a different perspective on the things that we see, a different perspective on the things that we go through, a different understanding of the things that are happening. And it's going to incite anger.
Right. And
it's going to incite rage. But a good and healthy one. A good, healthy is anger and rage. It's going to make us get up and go serve the Lord. You understand?
That's right.
It's going to make us get up and do what the Most High God requires of us with no questions asked.
Right.
We're just going to do that work. We're going to get up and do that work and build this nation and build his kingdom and do exactly what the Most High God requires of us.
That's right.
We're going to put down our ills. We're going to put down our sins. We're going to turn away our lust to do what the Lord said, because we're going to get that angry and that full of rage. Baba Kushab, you read the next part.
God. And a time to die.
And a time to die. Because when we get that anger and that good healthy rage that the Most High God is going to put in us, we are going to have to kill the old man. We are going to have to kill the old person that we was. You understand?
Right.
Brothers that was out there selling these drugs, dealing with the world, following this, following that. That man's going to have to die. Sisters that was out here sleeping around, not loving themselves, being victims of whoredom, working in the strip clubs, doing this, doing that, aborting their babies. That woman is going to have to die. So that that person that's ready to serve the Lord, that's ready to put this work in and build great nation, that person can be born.
That's right.
So that other person's gonna have to die. That lust that we have, that want, that need to go do what we want to do, and not do what's good for us. Yes, these laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High God are for our good.
That's right.
It's not to help the Most High God. The Most High God needs not our help.
Right.
It is for us. It is for us. You understand? It's for us to be great.
Right.
It's for us to be better. It's for us to be looked at as a people that should be listened to, as a people that should be served. It is for our good. It is not to benefit the Most High God. Most High God does exactly what He wants, whenever He wants, and He does not need our help.
Right.
But we do need His help. And we should be thankful that He even gave us these laws. You know? We should be thankful that the Most High God has these commandments here for us to correct ourselves.
That's right.
Has these commandments here for priests and prophets of the Lord to study them and be able to go out and correct our brothers and our sisters.
Right.
To show our brothers and our sisters a better way. How long we been looking for a better way? We got all these fake black leaders trying to lead us to slaughter, telling us to do this, telling us to do that, or we should do a little bit of this. We should fight for equality. We should march to be equal. We should do that. We should be together. Everybody should be together. We should even look at nations in color. And none of those things have ever helped us.
Right.
None of them. But the Lord, statute, commandments of the Most High God, they're here for our good. Everything that was written aforetime was written for our learning. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but these things are here for us, to benefit us, for us to be a great and powerful nation, to be gazed at like something wonderful and beautiful that we are. These are for us to be better.
Right.
This is not to make the Lord better. And they said there's a time for a man to be born and there's a time for a man to die. And when I say man, I'm talking about man and woman. I'm talking about brothers and sisters. And we have to go out there and let our brothers and our sisters know that, listen, we cannot do what we want to do.
Right.
It might be a hard pill to swallow. Brothers and sisters might not want to hear what you have to say. But correction is part of brotherhood.
Right.
And brotherhood is synonymous with sisterhood. If we could, Baba Kusha, let's drop that. Let's go to Isaiah 58:1.
God.
Brotherhood is synonymous with sisterhood. You understand? So we gonna get out there and we're gonna tell our brothers and our sisters what they're doing. We're gonna let them know the right way to go. Because that's all we all seek, right? We all say we seek it a better way. We just want to live better. We just trying to do this to get up and get up. We all want better, right? So let's do better together. We're gonna do better together as a family, the way the Lord wanted us to be. If you got to read it, Baba Kushab.
God, Isaiah chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not.
It says, cry aloud and spare not. We just read that there's a time for everything. This is the time that we are in right now. We are in the time for the men of God to cry aloud and spare not. We need to go talk to our brothers and sisters. We need to get out there and push this word of the Lord. Brothers and sisters need to know what's going on. They need to be woken up so that that old man or that old woman can die. And that new woman or that new man that's full of that healthy anger and rage and ready to come serve the Lord and do the work with no questions asked and get the job done and build great nations, you understand, and build the kingdom of heaven right here on earth and change the tides for the children of Israel so that person can be woken up.
Right.
So we're going to cry aloud. We're going to spare not. You can read about the Bushak.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
And we're going to lift up our voice like a trumpet. We don't care who here. We don't care who has a problem with us, what we saying,
Right.
This is not to be muffled. The truth is not to be whispered. It's to be shouted. Care about how you feel. You don't like what we say? Take it up with the Lord. This is the Lord's words.
Yeah, right.
We're doing the Lord's work. You don't like the priests and prophets of the I.S.U.P.K and you command General YAHANNA say, take it up with the Lord.
Right.
Tell the Most High God that you don't like what he says. And I don't advise that for anyone.
That's right.
If you could, Baba Shah.
And show my people their transgression.
And show my people their transgression. So all this time we out here lying to other brothers and sisters or leading them astray, making them believe that what they're doing is okay or what they're doing is acceptable.
Right.
Following after these damn big multi-millionaire media companies who are pushing agendas on our children, who are pushing agendas on our brothers and sisters that is completely wrong and against God.
Right.
And we scared to tell them that it's wrong because we don't want to go against the grain. We don't want to be abnormal. We don't want to be pushed out the loop or looked at like, I don't know what we're scared of, because man, here we ain't scared of the damn thing. You understand? Ain't no cowards in the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
We ain't scared of a damn thing in here.
Right.
So I don't know what's going on with our brothers and sisters, but we need to get that fear up off of us, man.
That's right.
If you're a brother or sister and you know that something is wrong and you know that the Lord doesn't like it, don't you allow your sister to do it. Right. Don't you allow your brother to do it. Don't you allow your children to do it. Give a damn what society says is okay.
Right.
We gotta know what's okay through what the Lord said. This society can be burned down tomorrow, but the Lord will be here forever.
That's right.
This Lord's gonna be here forever. Do what the Lord said, man. Don't be scared. Cry aloud and spare not.
That's right.
Let's get some more of that bubble shot.
In the house of Jacob, their sins.
And show the house of Jacob their sins, man. We gotta point out these transgressions and these sins.
Right.
And you know why we need to point it out? To blot it out, stamp it out, to get it out, to put this evil off of our people. We can't keep condoning and acknowledging and allowing anything to happen to our people.
Right.
We can't act like these things are not destroying our children.
Right.
It's not destroying our generations. We have to put these things out of Israel.
Right.
And when I say Israel, I'm talking about every black, so-called black, Hispanic, Native Indian man, woman, or child, man. Put these things out of us. Come on with it, sir.
Got a question.
Come on with it, sir.
What is transgression?
Transgression, right? Let's look up transgression. That's a damn good question, sir. Because I know brothers and sisters at home, they might hear these words and think, oh, I don't know what it means, so I'm gonna skip over it. No, we don't do that here. We don't be sure, we make sure.
That's right.
We're gonna make sure we got the answer here. Ain't no excuses. So let's get the definition of transgression real fast.
Transgression, an act that goes against a law, rule, or code of conduct,
Damn
an
right.
offense.
Damn right. You got more on there?
That's it.
It said an act that goes against the law.
That's right.
Man. And all the transgressions that the children of Israel are getting involved in right now as we teach this class.
Right.
Right now, probably going on right outside the door.
That's right.
An act that goes against the law or judgment or offense. And our brothers and sisters are falling victim to all these transgressions, to all this iniquity, to this sin.
Right.
To things that the Most High God does not want, things that does not please the Lord. And we have to shake those things off, man, and put them out of Israel, man. And by being a good brother or being a good sister, you would tell your house, you would tell Jacob, your brothers and your sisters, what's wrong and what needs to be put up. Come on with it, sir.
It's amazing. You know, you got a lot of brothers and sisters who I want to get right with the Lord. You know, like a sister, like a sister on Instagram. She posted, I want to get right with the Lord. I just want to get right with the Lord. You know, I said, ISUPK.com. I gave her the website.
Damn right.
But it's like, you know, they want to get right with the Lord, but yet they don't want to stop breaking the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High God.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know, it's crazy.
Damn right. It's redundant, you know, and that's a lot of things. That's the big thing, you know, because Israel, man, nobody wants to be told what they know what's going on. And we're going to get into that a little bit too. We're going to get into that a little bit later on today. But everybody thinks they know what's going on.
Right.
Nobody wants to be told what to do. So everybody claims that they want to be with the Lord. They want to get right with the Lord. Until you tell them the work they have to do.
Right.
Come on with it, sir.
It's a lot, that's why, thank the I.S.U.P.K. because, they don't know how to get right with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, they after the lust, the lust is still good, but they don't know that their lust is actually, is going against the Most High.
Right.
That's why the Most High said that we gotta show our people their transgressions.
Damn right.
They don't want to be shown.
Damn right.
You understand? How can they be shown something where they don't know? We gotta teach them what the offenses is.
Right.
You understand? They gotta, don't judge me. Now, but we're correcting you.
Right.
You understand? Because you said you want to get right with the Most High. Stop eating pork, crab, lobster, and shrimp. Stop being homosexual.
Right.
Stop hating your brother, but love your brother.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because these are the things that we've learned in our captivity.
Damn right.
And as sinful as it is, it feels good to the flesh to be in these sins.
Right.
Christ, love.
You ain't lying, sir. That's damn right. You right on the money with that, man, because we supposed to show them their transgressions, because a lot of our brothers and sisters don't even know that they sin.
Right.
Don't even know that they're going against the Lord. They think they worship the Lord. You understand? And that's coming from all these fake leaders that's leading our people straight to the slaughterhouse.
Right.
Making them think that they can do whatever they want. And the Lord hates the sinner and not he hates the sinner, not the sinner.
Right.
And all this other garbage that they pump into our brothers and sisters, having them lost. You understand? Telling our brothers and sisters that you can be what you want to be, and you can do what you want to do.
Right.
Got sisters sleeping around on their husbands. Got brothers growing up wanting to be a damn woman.
Right.
You got brothers laying with brothers.
Right.
And sisters laying with other sisters.
Right.
All these things that the Lord and these damn fake leaders done gassed and confused our people to believing that these things are okay.
Right.
But it's in the scriptures, and the Lord does not author confusion. Matter of fact, let's go into that Let's go into that. Let's get Leviticus 20 and 13. Baba Kusha.
God.
We're gonna go into it. We're gonna prove that the Most High God is not with these things, man.
That's right.
We're gonna prove that he hates this Pride Month and all this garbage that we are seeing on TV. BT did the BT Awards and had this damn freaking black man, don't know what to call it, the black it, because you can't even call these people by whatever they really are no more. They want to be what they want to be, which is outrageous. You understand? This damn little Nas X or whatever his name is,
right,
was out there with a goddamn outfit that looked like Beyonce should have worn.
Right, right.
Out there just looking crazy and terrible and destroyed.
Right.
And then we got brothers and sisters watching this, and the kids gonna look at it like it's all right.
Right.
Come on with it, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even just saying. And what Commander General YAHANNA was doing last night. The brother Little Nas X, he had the power of our oppressors, the Egyptians.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all know that the Egyptians was full of homosexuality.
Right.
So they just giving off that vibe.
Right.
That's the white thing giving off that what you call it? Not a vibe, but that he's giving out that spirit to our brothers and sisters.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Like we always clown, and you have the Kemetic community, a bunch of homosexuals. So
they are.
You know what I'm saying?
They are. It's not just look, the truth is the truth. It's the home of it. Right. And we ain't finna be apologizing for telling the damn truth. Right. We just better not say cry loud and spare not. Right. If that's what it is, that's what it is. Yeah, right. That's what it is. That's what it is, man. The Most High God is against homosexuality. Yeah, right. The Most High God gave us specific instructions and laws to follow to tell men to not lay with men. Right. To tell sisters you cannot lay with sisters. To tell brothers you cannot dress up like a damn woman. Right. You understand? It's here in these scriptures. Yeah, right. And you know where we get that spirit from? The goddamn oppressor. Right. From these other nations. Following after them, wanting to be like them, thinking that they have something so damn great and so worthy that we need to destroy our people in the path of chasing what they have. Right. Because they dressed that boy up like that damn Egyptian woman. He out there with the looking terrible. Oh my, it was disgusting. God. And I'm in the house with my rib watching Black Watch, right? And I had the TV off, cause my little man running around, Right. I don't want to see that shit. Right. What the hell is this? Right, right. And this is what they promote and push on our freaking people, man. This is what they push on the black community, man. The so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Indians. Right. This is what they push on us. So that your little daughter or that your little son is growing up, watching these things, thinking that's acceptable. Watching people that are living like this get praised for being abominable.
Right.
Get praised for being abominations. Get praised for going against what the Most High God said. And the people that is making them do it are sitting back laughing.
Right.
Counting the damn checks,
right.
counting the money, and laughing.
Right, right.
Thinking that somebody give a damn about some gay people. They don't care about no gay people.
Right.
But they know there's money in it.
That's right.
They know they can get paid off of it. They get paid off of it. And then they got the black man being softer than goddamn roses. You understand?
Right.
Got the black man running around softer than baby butt. You understand? And that benefits them as well.
Right.
Now there's nobody to fight against me. Now there's nobody to come against what I want to do. Because I got all the black men that should be out there being strong and mighty warriors for the Lord in damn dresses and bras.
Right.
Got them in clinics having plastic surgery to put breast on them.
Right.
Chopping them off. Putting collagen in their lips so they can look like a damn woman.
Right.
Just destroying the mighty men. And making other young men watch it and see that it's all right. Trying to normalize these terrible acts.
Right.
Trying to normalize these abominable transgressions. And it's sickening. If we could, let's get that. What's that, 20 and 30?
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth, both of them have committed an abomination.
If they lie, if you lie with the same sex, you understand? Because this goes for women as well, man. If you lie with the same sex, if you a woman and you go home after your hard day of work and you open your door and you got another woman in your bed and y'all loving and kissing and getting intimate, you understand? Both of you are committing an abomination. Both of you are going against the Most High God. Both of you are disgusting, nasty, filthy, not even, I wouldn't even call you human beings, you understand? Creatures. And you are following your oppressor's ways. This is not what the Lord intended for his children.
Right.
We need to put off the evil that this oppressor and these other nations are polluting the children of Israel with.
Right.
And we tell you these things, and we scream these things at you, and try to show our people that these things are wrong. Why? Because we love you, and there is nobody that loves so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians more than the men and women in the I.S.U.P.K. and these commanded German YAHANNA.
Right.
Absolutely nobody on the earth loves Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians more than Commandant General YAHANNA on the earth.
Right.
No living person loves Blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians more than Commandant General YAHANNA.
Yeah, right.
And the men behind him and underneath him are taught to do the same damn thing and show the same amount of love to our brothers and our sisters. And why? Not because Commandant General YAHANNA told us to, but because it is the law of God.
That's right.
Because it is in these scriptures, and it is fundamental and goddamn foundational to brotherhood and sisterhood.
That's right.
It is very important to building a nation. It is very important when you are striving to have a kingdom. You have to love your brother. You have to love your sister. You have to tell your brother, no, you cannot go lay with other men.
Right.
You have to tell your brother, no, you cannot dress up like a woman. You have to tell your brother, no, you cannot go outside with a wig and lipstick on.
Right.
You have to tell your brother these things because you love your brother.
Right.
You have to tell your sister, no, you should not be wearing boxers and baggy jeans and a do-rag.
Right.
No, you should not carry yourself as a man, and no, you should not be outside talking with women, trying to be intimate and sexual with other women.
Right.
You should not do these things because it goes against the Most High God, and it is just wrong. That's real love. That's the tough love that you can get only from a man that loves and serves the Lord.
That's right.
You will not get that from these other people because they care not about you.
Right.
They don't even care about you. They don't care that it's destroying you. They don't care what happens with your generations. They don't care that your son is growing up and he has two daddies.
Right.
And he's getting bullied in school and he has no idea what's going on. And he's going to talk to a woman and deal with a woman and have a great relationship because he's not being shown these things.
Right. Right.
They're never going to tell you that that little boy that's in the house with the two mothers is very soft and effeminate, and he's going to grow up and he's going to dress like little Nas X.
Right.
And he's going to grow up and wear Egyptian lingerie on the freaking BET Awards for other oppressors to laugh and smile and get their own nasty, filthy, disgusting lust and sexual deviance thoughts off on the brother. You understand?
Right.
They're never going to tell you that because they don't love you enough to tell you the truth.
Right.
But here in I.S.U.P.K and Command Journey YAHANNA, yes, we will tell you the things that you do not want to hear, especially if it's what the Lord said.
Right.
And you know why we tell you? Because we love you.
Right.
Because we really love you. And correction is part of love. Correction is a big part of brotherhood. It's a great part of sisterhood. It is needed. It is monumental and downright. It's needed. It is needed.
Right.
So lock it. Let's finish that. Let's finish that off so we can get up on some new scriptures.
I'm gonna read that from the top.
Baba Kushai, if you could.
If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. And
whether we know it or not, whether you want to face it and admit it or not, them people in that LGBTQ community, if you do not change your life, if they're oppressed, if they're another nation and they want to live like that, leave them alone. You understand? But we need to separate from them and not follow after that. I'm only speaking to my brothers and my sisters.
Right.
So-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. You cannot be in the LGBT community.
Right.
It serves you no purpose. Only thing that's going to happen is you are going to die. You understand? And your blood will be on your hands.
Right.
Whether you die from the nasty, disgusting diseases that you get from that community, or you die from somebody hating that community and don't want to see you walking around like that, or you die in your sleep, or you die at your job. However you die, you will die.
Right.
The end thereof is death. You want to enter into life, you have to come keep these commandments of the Most High God. You understand? You have to repent and leave these things alone and let these other nations be as nasty, disgusting, lesbian, gay, what's the damn letters, man? Bisexual,
right.
transvestites, transsexuals,
LGBTQ.
the LGBT. Let them be all the letters they want to be. You understand?
Right.
But you be an Israelite. And you follow these laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High God.
Right.
That's what we need for us. Let them do whatever they want to do. They've been gay from the beginning of time. The Egyptians, the Romans, there's nothing new.
Right.
That's their way of life. Leave them with their things, put off their evil, and come back to what the Lord said. It's the only thing that's going to save you. And we tell you this because we love you. They don't care about you. They laughing at you. They just want to take your money and stuff it in their bank accounts. And they know that you are going to spend your money.
Right.
So they promote you, they make you feel good, they exalt you, they celebrate you, all with intent of taking your money from you.
Right.
That's the end goal. That's the only thing that they want. They know that you got money and they want to take it from you. They give you the money so they can take it from you. If we could, let's go to Deuteronomy 20:25 real fast. Sure. You had something to say, sir?
Up to her.
All right, most time. You understand? They just want to take your money from you, man. That's all it is about.
Right.
They here to attack and just destroy it, man. That's all they want to do.
God.
Yeah. Go ahead with it, sir.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
And the woman is not to wear what pertains to a man. You understand? We have to go over these things to show the world, to show our brothers and our sisters that look, it's not our words. This is the Lord's words.
Right.
This is what the Most High God wants. This is how He said we should conduct ourselves, how we should carry ourselves, how we should live our lives. Not listening to these damn fake leaders and these people with ulterior motives that are telling us that we can do whatever we want to do. You can be whoever you want to be. Says who? The Lord made you to be who you are.
Right.
If you're a man, you should be a damn man. If you was born a woman, you are a woman.
Right.
Little boys grow up to be men and little girls grow up to be women. You don't pick what you want to be. It's not the way the Lord intended for things to work.
Right.
And we are we are going to anger the Lord even more than he already is. Even more than he probably already is. We are going to anger the Lord and it's going to cause our destruction. And the people that are telling us that we can be whatever we want to be and we can do whatever we want to do, they don't care what happens with us because they are our enemies.
Right.
And they benefit from us doing exactly what we are doing now. That's what they are banking on. You understand?
Right.
But being men of the Lord, being in the I.S.U.P.K and Commander in YAHANNA, you understand, following these orders and following the way of the Lord, we know that we have to go out there and tell our brothers and our sisters that they cannot do what they want to do. That they cannot be who they want to be. That we need to stop feeding into our lust and stop feeding into the damn oppressor, into the oppressor's palms, and stop feeding into these other nations and their crafty counsel and their plans to destroy us.
Right.
We need to be smart enough to see what's going on and shake it off.
That's right.
If we could, let's go to the book of Ezekiel real fast. We're gonna go to chapter 3 and verse 17. Because this is a job, you understand? And part of the job is loving your brothers and your sisters. So we're gonna tell you that hard truth, and we're gonna let you know that we cannot do what we want to do.
God, Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
And the Most High God made his priests and prophets a watchman unto the house of Israel. You understand? We are here to tell our brothers and our sisters what's wrong. We are here to warn our brothers and our sisters of the evil that we are doing and what can come from the evil that we are doing.
That's right.
These other nations, man, these oppressors, they care not what happens with our people. They win either way. We running around being LGBTQ communities, and what does that do? That stops the children of Israel from being reproduced.
That's right.
It stops production. And what else does it do? It makes him rich. It makes him filthy rich, and it keeps him from having to fight against strong, mighty men. You understand? They tell you keep an open mind. Keep an open mind to what? Close your mind. You understand? Give your mind over to the Lord, better yet.
Right.
There you go. You want to do something with your mind? Give it over to the Lord. Talk about keep an open mind. Keep an open mind for what?
Right.
For this oppressor to slide and tell you some garbage and have you living a so-called alternative lifestyle, man. Let's keep going. Barbecue shop.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give the warning from me.
And that's the job. You know what I'm saying? To hear the warning from the Lord and give the warning to our people. That's why we go out. That's why we teach these classes.
Right.
That's why we hold classes in the I.S.U.P.K. That's why on Saturdays and Fridays, brothers and sisters, brothers all over the damn earth, go outside to these corners and hold camp and preach for hours on hours on hours. We try to teach our brothers and our sisters and show them their transgressions.
Right.
And show them that there's a better way. Show them that we don't have to live the way that we think we have to live. Right. We don't have to scratch, scrape, fight, bite, and scrounge for the things that we need.
Right.
Show them that there's a way to live that the Lord put in place for us. To be great, to be all right, to be above water. I think somebody at the door, sir. To be above water, you understand? There's a way for us. And we don't have to do the things that we think we have to do. We don't have to be outside robbing and stealing. We don't have to be outside selling drugs. We don't have to do these things because there's a law and order in place for our brothers and our sisters to be a separate people, to be a great nation, to avoid the things that these devils try to trap us in, try to encamp us in, try to limit us to. They trying to limit us to these things, man. And we have to be smart enough to know that that is not what the Lord had in plan for us. We gotta be wise enough to know that, man, when them brothers from the I.S.U.P.K are outside talking, they'll speak the word. We have to know these things, man. We have to know that the Lord is here and he is speaking through his prophets. Because the Lord is not going to come speak to you by himself. You're not going to see the Lord. He's not going to come talk to you. He's going to talk to his prophet, and his prophet will tell the people what need be done. So when you see them I.S.U.P.K priests and prophets out there in your neighborhood on the corner, and they out there telling you and showing your sins and bringing up your demons and trying to talk them spirits off of you, them demon spirits off of you and out of your mind and off your body, don't argue with them. Don't argue with the priests and prophets of the Lord. You understand that they are out there doing the Lord's work. And if you feel frustrated and fluttered about what's being said, know that you probably have that demon on you, man. Right. I don't know no straight brothers that get mad when you tell brothers and sisters that they should not be in the LGBTQ community.
Right.
You know who gets offended? The people that are part of that community.
Right.
If we could, Baba Kushal.
God, verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
You see that? And it says right here, like, when the Most High God tells us to tell our brothers and sisters and give them warning to the transgressions and the sin that we are laddering, to tell our brothers and sisters about the wicked, abominable acts that we are committing. And if we go out there and don't give them that warning, then their blood is on our hands.
That's right.
That's why it's part of the job. It is the job. Correcting your brother and correcting your sister is part of the Lord's work.
That's right.
That is part of brotherhood. That is part of sisterhood. Leaving them, knowing better and not telling them is a terrible thing.
That's right.
It's damn right selfish. It's damn right selfish. But because we know the Lord and we follow the Most High God in the I.S.U.P.K and commandments of YAHANNA,
right,
we have to go tell our brothers and sisters we cannot do what they want to do. And we cannot be homosexual. We cannot be transsexuals and queer and bisexuals and all these things that we want to. We cannot be drug dealers.
Right.
We got to go tell our sisters that, you cannot be a whore.
Right.
You cannot work in the strip clubs.
Right.
You cannot have abortions. We have to tell our people what they can and cannot do and show them their error. And that's the only way we are going to be great together. Let's keep it going, sir.
God. Salam. But his blood will I require at thy hand. Verse 19. Yet if thou wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness.
It says right here, but if we warn the wicked, we outside and we talking to the brothers and the sisters, and you hear the men of God at the camp on Saturday, and we out there and that brother is blazing, and he talking to your soul, right, and you know that it's about, and you know you feel it, and you know you understand it, and you know you got that demon on you, and you know that demon is keeping you in the corner by yourself and giving you a right hook and a left hook and an uppercut, and he's whooping that ass, and he got you in a bad way, and you don't want it, and you want help, and you try to shake it off, but you choose not to listen.
Right.
Can you finish it, Papa Bashar?
Nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity.
He shall die in his iniquity, man. And that's the only two things there is, man. You can follow the Lord and get life, or you could ignore what the Lord says and get death.
That's right.
There's no in between. There is no I'm gonna make it by myself. I'm gonna do it my own way. You know.
Right.
I'm gonna what they say, my truth. I'm gonna follow my truth.
Right.
No, there's the truth and there's lies. I'm paraphrasing, of course. They say the truth is a narrow way. Is a narrow path. Narrow path, right? So they're paraphrasing, of course. There's a million ways to do wrong. There's only one way to do right, man. Right. Follow the Most High God. Do what the Lord said. That's it. That's it for that.
But thou hast delivered thy soul.
But thou hast delivered thy soul. Because you out there, you try to help that brother, man. You try to help that sister.
Right.
And you ain't straight from the job. You cried aloud. And you spared not. You understand? You out there, you push that truth. And you try to tell that brother what they was doing wrong.
Right.
And why he shouldn't do this. And what the Lord said. And that brother chose not to listen. That sister chose not to listen. You understand? But that ain't got nothing to do with you, man. You tried to, your soul will be saved for trying to help your brother and your sister, for giving a damn. Let's get yeah, let's stay in Ecclesiastes. Let's stay in Ezekiel.
God.
Let's go to chapter 9. We're gonna start at verse 4.
God. Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And the Most High said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sighed and that cried, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
And this is what the Lord said to Ezekiel, right? He said, go out there, man, and look for them brothers that are angry.
Right.
Look for them brothers that are upset. Look for them brothers that are so frustrated with what's going on that they are damn near, they just, they sighing and crying.
Right.
From all the terrible, disgusting, wicked, foul, deceitful things that are done to the children of Israel.
Right.
That brother that has the spirit, when you are bothered by how terrible your brothers and sisters are living.
Right.
When you are bothered by how ruthless this oppressor is with your brothers and your sisters.
Right.
By how uncompassionate, how unhumane they treat us.
Right.
Them brothers and sisters, them ones that's angry and bothered, like we said earlier, that good rage and anger,
right.
that healthy rage and anger that the Most High God provides. When you find them brothers, mark them brothers. You understand?
Right.
Mark them. Those brothers, they're gonna be somebody. They're gonna do some work, and we need to know who they are.
Right.
Let's get that young from the top, Baba Kushai.
From the top, God. Verse 4. And the Most High said unto him, go through the midst of the city.
And through the midst of the city, you understand? Because that's where the brothers is at.
Right.
That's where you're going to find these mighty warriors. That's where you're going to find these strong men. These strong, mighty men that are willing to serve the Lord.
Right.
That are willing to die for what the Lord says. You understand? That's where you're going to find them at. In the city. In the ghettos.
Right.
In the barrios. In the favelas.
Right.
In all the terrible places that the people think is so horrible. You understand? And the poverty, in the poverty-stricken areas is where you will find these men.
That's right.
Where you're going to find these mighty warriors who have been fighting their whole life to survive.
Right.
All they doing is waiting for a brother to come tell them how to live.
That's right.
And that's what the I.S.U.P.K command on YAHANNA does.
It teaches, we learn how to survive outside in them streets. But the laws and statutes and commandments of the Most High God, we are taught right here in the I.S.U.P.K command on YAHANNA. It teaches men and women how to live.
That's right.
You understand? A better way. You understand? Something different from what we know. Something that shows that we are set apart.
Right.
That we ain't like these other nations.
Right.
And we shouldn't be following them either, nor seeking their peace. And we shouldn't want their ways or their customs or none of that garbage that come with being around them. You understand? We have to put these things off of us. Let's get some more of that real fast.
Through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Let's get the next verse.
Verse 5. And to the others he said, in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite.
And that's what the Lord wants for the other ones. For them brothers that don't hear, that's not going to follow, that don't have that energy, don't have that nice, healthy rage and anger. You understand? He said that we're going to what? Go to the city and what?
Go ye after through the city and smite.
And smite. You understand? Tell you, man, the way to life is to follow these laws, that spirits of the Most High God.
Damn right.
If you don't follow them, it always ends with death. It always ends with death. Let's get the last of that real fast, and we're going to drop that.
Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
And don't let your eyes spare. You understand? Ain't going to be no, oh, that's my boy, oh, I feel better. No, and we're not going to have no pity because you're not ready to serve the Lord. You understand? Right. And there's only two options. You're going to serve or you're going to die. You understand? You're going to serve the Lord or you're going to die. There is no in-between, nothing else. You know why? Because we serve our enemy with no hesitations.
Right.
Run out there following after what they say all the time.
Right.
promoting what they want us to do to our brothers and our sisters all the time.
Right.
Got children looking at these. I tell you, that's just getting me so damn mad, man. They got the freaking boy out there with this goddamn Egyptian lingerie.
Right.
Prancing around on the damn stage. They said he kissed a man.
Right.
Said he kissed a man on goddamn on cable with all the young brothers and sisters at home watching.
Right.
Like, oh, this is acceptable. I seen it on TV.
God.
It gotta be cool. It gotta be all right. Nobody censored it. Nobody blocked it out. Queen Latifah up there talking about her girlfriend. Like, it's just a full blown.
That's right.
What the hell is going on type of day?
Right.
Come on with
the
the
hey, you know what? You know, if she had no father right beside her, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen, I would have disowned her. I wouldn't even been up there with her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's madness.
Right. Damn right. That's terrible. It is madness. You understand? Matter of fact, you said that. Let's go to Psalms real fast. Let's go to the book of Psalms, chapter 82.
God.
Because it is disgraceful. She out there living that lifestyle that goes against the Lord. I know her father don't like it. I know he don't like it.
Right.
But what he's scared to lose, you know what it is? He doesn't have this, he doesn't have that healthy rage and anger of the Lord. You understand? He's not serving the Lord, so he's scared to tell. Come on with it.
I'm not sure, but does Queen Latifah doesn't have children, does she?
I don't believe she does.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's because she is what she is. You know,
right.
they don't produce.
Right.
You know, and another thing, you know, homosexuality is a very selfish act.
Yeah, right.
Because, you know, you're not producing.
Right.
You understand? You rely on heterosexual people to produce.
Right. They want to take their baby.
Right.
And raise him in your house
right.
with your other wife.
Right.
So that he got to go to school and be the kid with two mommies. He got to go to school and be the kid with two mommies. Then he starts trying on women clothing. And he starts acting with his feminine, he starts picking up effeminate ways.
Right.
And nobody knows what's going on.
Right.
Everybody's acting shocked. And like they can't see it coming. Let's go. Let's get the book of Psalms, chapter 82. We're gonna start at Let's start at verse 3.
God, Psalms chapter 82, verse 3. Or I can have it. It's lovely. Defend the poor and fatherless.
It says defend the poor and fatherless. You understand? And that's what the real men of the Lord do, man.
Right.
Defend the poor and the fatherless, man. You know how much of these brothers is out here, man, just really struggling with poverty, you know, like beaten to death with this.
Right.
When they was hungry. Talking about nights with brothers and sisters that have been just damn hungry.
Right.
To the point where the sister's selling her body so she can get a damn beef patty with cheese.
Huh.
The brother willing to go suck a rod so that he could get something to eat.
Right, right.
A lot of these young brothers and sisters, man, I ain't buying that they gay. I ain't buying it. I'm buying that we are so destroyed and taken advantage and beaten down in this country that we'll do anything to get up. That we'll do damn near anything just to get up a little bit.
Right.
Just to live a little bit better tomorrow.
Right.
I ain't buying that all my brothers and sisters is out there following that community, man. But I do know that we are being beaten and abused and just taken advantage of here, man.
That's right.
Just taking advantage of here. Destroyed, and that's the sad part. We believe we are destroyed beyond repair.
Right.
But ain't nothing too great for the Lord.
Right.
Ain't nothing too light, ain't nothing too heavy. We need to know that we can be fixed. We can be great. We can have these damn people that's been oppressing and stepping on our necks and shooting us down and kicking us in the face and handcuffing us underneath us.
Right.
And serving us. Let's get that again for the top. Bubble shot.
God. Defend the poor and fatherless.
And defend the poor and fatherless. And all the damn brothers and sisters, the young children out there that ain't got no father in the house.
Right.
That their mother don't know what she doing. You understand? Because we all lost. We all destroyed for lack of knowledge.
That's right.
So the damn mother that kicked the father out the house for whatever emotional reason she did. You understand?
That's right.
And now that kid growing up without a father.
Right.
So now that brother or that sister don't even know. The brother don't know how to defend himself and be manly. And the sister don't know how to be respected and loved. Because her first love would be is not there to guide her and show her how she should be treated,
right,
what she should tolerate, and what she shouldn't tolerate.
right.
So in terms, she outside, she let every Tom, Dick, and Harry put rod in her, you understand? And just straight create a whore out of the sister. The brother out there, and he's messing around and out there letting every Tom, Dick, and Harry put rod in him too. Because he's out there with the damn woman and grew up effeminate, and now he's one of these LGBTQ members.
Right.
You understand? He's an honorary member of the LGBTQ. And I tell you, a lot of it comes from just being poor and not having nothing.
Right.
And this nasty, disgusting beast that is the oppressor who will sit there and prey on us after he destroys us, after he stops us from getting money, after he makes sure that we live in the worst neighborhood. He will come to that worst neighborhood and prey on that young, broken, poor, fatherless child.
Right.
And give them a little piece of something to take their soul from them.
Right.
And that's the type of devil we are dealing with here, man. That's the type of animal we are living around, man.
Right.
That's the type of people that we are dealing with. And the damn LGBTQ community that consumes so much of our brothers and our sisters, man. Consume so much of our brothers and our sisters for the exact same reasons, man. Because they're not paying attention to what's going on.
Right.
They haven't been hit with that healthy dose of rage and anger that the Lord provides.
Right.
Let's drop that and let's go down to let's go right down to 83 and 3.
God. Psalms chapter 83, verse 3.
Let's start at verse 2.
God. Chapter 83, verse 2. For I can have it.
God.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they hate us, man.
Right.
They hate us. They are causing so much confusion with this damn LGBTQ community, with this Pride Month, promoting and parading brothers and sisters around that ain't even brothers and sisters no more. They look like a woman and they want the woman to look like a damn man.
Right.
Confusion.
That's right.
Confusion.
Right.
And they smiling and pushing it all over. You can't even watch kid cartoons without seeing some damn mess.
Right.
I gotta monitor what my little man watch because it be the weirdest, like it's Salakia. It's what the in the damn cartoons.
Right. Right.
Little boy got 2 mommies in the damn cartoon.
Right. Right.
Little girl live with 2 fathers in the cartoon for the children.
Right.
They lift their head up high. They are proud and happy to be so destructive and evil and filthy and conniving and deceitful.
Right.
They are proud about it. They walk around smiling like they know who's gonna take me down. Look at all the evil I do. Look at how evil I live. Look at all the confusion I cause. And still, they own all the media. They still own all the media. They still tell all brothers and sisters what's cool, what's not cool, what's acceptable, and what's not acceptable, man. Brothers and sisters making this nasty, filthy, disgusting music and videos because that oppressor, that beast, is the one who signs off on if it's going to be put on the TV or not.
Right.
So they got to make these things to their liking.
Right.
Leave these people alone and give them back their ways, man.
Right.
Let's go down to the next verse. Baba Kushab.
Verse 3. Salakia. Verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel.
And that's all it is. Don't ever think of anything else, man. It's crafty counsel. They are doing this for a real reason, man. They win all around the board. They so nasty and disgusting, man. If you vote, you sick. If you vote, you sick.
That's right.
If you vote, there's something wrong with you.
Right.
If you ever vote, don't do it no more.
Right.
But if you vote, you are sick. Because that oppressor and that beast is so vicious. You understand? Go ahead, come on with it.
That's how you said. You know what I'm saying about voting because guess what? Black, Hispanic, and Native, natives, we voted for Barack Obama.
Right.
Thinking he was a black man, but he's not a black man. He's an African. He's a president that hate us.
Damn right.
But however, he did nothing for Black, Hispanic, Native from North America.
Not at all.
But gave the LGBT community rights.
Damn right.
You understand? For black men, but gave them all the rights.
Never, not once. They didn't do anything for black. That's very powerful what you brought out too, sir. I ain't gonna lie. They did nothing, right? And he ran with this dream,
right,
making brothers and sisters think that he was black like us.
Right.
When we knew he was a Hamite. when we knew, you know, but he thinking he black like us. And he did nothing for black people, but he definitely did give that LGBT community a bunch of rights.
That's right.
A damn bundle full of rights. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they got the next one in there right now, Biden, who told the brothers and sisters that you're not black if you don't vote for me.
Right.
He done went and got him a caramel colored woman, East Indian. People think that she's black,
right,
thinking that they got the first black vice president. And what did he do? He came out here and gave Asian hate, some Asian hate laws, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And some reparations and some money for the troubles and crimes that the Asians have to endure here in this country. Get that garbage. This is crafty counsel, sir. Crafty counsel.
Right.
Everybody's problem is way bigger than yours because you're a child of God. And nobody gives a damn about what's going on with you. And it's no different in that community.
It's a lot, you know, what you're saying. I don't mean to cut you
off. Come on with it.
You know, it's heavy. Listen, black, Hispanic, and Native folks are making idiots. Not only the Americans, but South Central, you know, the Caribbean islands. We've been dealing with this 400 plus years.
Right.
Even before centuries with the hands of our oppressors.
Right.
Asians get, you know, and I'm not saying what happened in the Asian because we don't advocate violence or other people, but they getting a little bit of taste of what blacks and Hispanics have been going through in this country alone. And you know, they can't handle it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're not fit to endure what we went through.
Damn right. Damn right, sir. Look, if you want to be technical, shit, we've been going through it since before they had a president. Right. Before there was a damn president, we've been having the same problem dealing with this beast and this monster. It's sickening, man. They got the nerve to act like they're doing something for us. It's crafty counsel, man, against our people. And the crafty counsel is always against the children of Israel.
That's right.
They sit up there and they all get together and they figure out how can we destroy them next.
That's right.
How can we destroy them next? It was slavery. After slavery, there was what? Sharecropping to keep us in debt. We got out of sharecropping, we started making businesses. What they did, they bombed our businesses.
Right.
They started coming up with little contracts and plans and plots to get up off of the land that we had, to make us give up the land that we had. And what they did after that, they started sending us to war. Oh, we going to do the draft. We taking your firstborn child. What they did after that, abortions.
Right.
What's after abortions? Drugs. What's after drugs? Mass incarceration.
Right.
Now we're in the LGBT.
Right.
All their plots and plans is to make sure that the children of Israel are destroyed and laden with sin so that we cannot call on our Savior, the Most High God.
That's right.
To keep us away from what the Lord wants, because all these nations know that we do great when we serve the Lord.
That's right.
That's Judith chapter 5, right? That's the book of Judith chapter 5. Somewhere around in there, in the Apocrypha. You was talking about it earlier too, sir. Let's drop that, right? Let's go to Ecclesiasticus. Go to Ecclesiasticus 12-13. And now it's the LGBT community confusing our brothers and sisters, making them believe that there's something special, or there's something different, or they're not this, they're not that, because they're in the LGBTQ community. You understand? And we here to tell our brothers and sisters, no, you're wrong again. You understand? Because correction is love. And we're going to let you know that that is not the case. You understand? The only thing you are doing is angering the Lord.
Right.
Because they don't care for you. They happy that you do that. Now there's less strong men for them to fight. You understand? There's less strong men for them to fight. They got way more money coming in because there's a big bankroll with that community right there, man. There's a big bankroll. There's people that go donate to it because they live their undercover life and it makes them feel good.
Right.
That it's accepted. Oh, it's cool. Ain't no problem. I tell you, the only people that get mad when you say something about them is the people that live in that community. Because I don't understand how you could feel away.
That's right.
About some things that have nothing to do with you. It makes absolutely no sense. Whenever you get it, you can read it.
God, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Or I can have it. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent?
Salakia, sir. Let me get Salakia. Let me get verse 10.
Verse 10. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
What?
Never trust thine enemy. Never trust thine enemy.
It says never trust your brother.
Thine enemy.
Never trust your sister.
Thine enemy.
Never trust the men of the Lord.
Thine enemy.
Don't trust your enemy, man. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever for you to put your trust and your hope and your belief into a people that wants to see you destroyed.
Right.
That wants to see you obliterated and eliminated from the face of the earth. It makes absolutely no sense to trust in them and believe that what they are telling you is for your good.
Right.
To believe that what they are showing you is for you to get ahead. To believe that what they are showing you is something that is productive and it just makes absolutely no sense for you to listen to your enemy in the first place.
That's right.
Why would you listen to your enemy? All the things that so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians have been through since we've been in this land, so oppressor shows.
Right.
Why would you promote and push anything so the oppressor push forward? Why would you help? Why would you be part of his agenda? Why would you help spread his message?
Right.
Let's get that again. Baba Kusha.
God. Verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
Never trust thy enemy. You understand? And that's what this community hasn't understand yet. You understand? Because they believe that they're getting this money. They believe that they're on the forefront. They believe that they're a big deal. And they don't have the same problems as us. And they don't live the same lives as us. You know? They even got their little pass with the police. You don't see, you know what I'm saying? Police don't be beating on them like that.
Right.
You don't see them community members out there on the news getting shot and pulled up out of cars because the police department is scared too. They know that those people have enough noise to make noise.
That's right.
But if they have enough noise to make noise, then you should understand and know that ain't got nothing to do with the children of Israel, because we don't have no power here.
Right.
We don't have power in this society, in that world. Our strength comes from the Lord. Our power is with the Most High God.
That's right.
So if that community possesses that much power, at the tippy top of that mountain, best believe it's another oppressor.
That's
a
right.
beast,
Right.
a monster, a filthy snake that is up there pushing this agenda downhill and just consuming and destroying as much of the children of Israel as he can.
Right.
And when they are done with you, they will spew you back out into the earth and you will be nothing. You will gain nothing from it. If it is none of the Lord, it will come to naught. We have to pay attention to what's going on, man. Our brothers and sisters have to be smarter and wiser than what we are being right now.
Right.
Let's drop that. And let's get verse 13.
God, verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent?
And who is going to pity the charmer that's bitten by the serpent? Brothers and sisters out there entertaining this LGBT community, entertaining this movement, wanting to be a part of it, wanting to be down with it, donating to it, making shirts for it. They done stole the damn rainbow from the Lord.
Oh, God, sir.
They done stole our rainbow from the Lord. They made it theirs. Come on with it, sir.
That's heavy what you're saying. The LGBT community, they're a bunch of thieves.
Damn right.
Because they stole the Most High's rainbow.
Damn right.
You understand? When in actuality, the rainbow is a covenant that he made, with Noah, that he will no more destroy the earth with water.
Right.
And like Gentleman Hammond said, they're a bunch of bullies.
Yeah, right.
They're a bunch of bullies. They're violent. They're thieves. Everything that the Most High goes against, that's them in a nutshell.
That's exactly what it is.
Right.
That's exactly what it is. They don't know they following after this damn oppressor, and he's gay by animalistic nature.
Right.
He's having sex with other men because he wants to have power over them.
That's right.
He's a rapist.
Right.
He's a disgusting, filthy, dirty rapist, and he has done made his lifestyle, and he just turned his lifestyle into something that everybody can do.
Right.
Turned it into a trend or a fad or what have you.
Right.
And now everybody and their mother and their daughter and their grandmother wants to be in the LGBTQ community.
That's right.
Everybody wants to play the part.
Right.
Everybody wants to be privileged to whatever privilege you might think they have. And I'm telling you now, the privilege you will have is the death that comes with following after
That's
them.
right.
That is the privilege that the Most High God will give you.
That's
is
right.
You will die with them.
Right.
You can die with the rest of them that are not following the Lord. I pray my brothers and sisters get up out of that damn community and put some sense in their head.
That's right.
And put some sense in their head, put the Lord in their heart, and get back to follow these Lord's commandments, and leave these damn nations to what they want to do, man.
Right.
Leave them to what they're doing. Leave them to their own devices. But we need to move away from these things, man. Because who's going to pity the trauma? Nobody's going to feel sorry for you.
Right.
After all the warnings, after the priests and prophets of the Lord hit the corners and been warning you since 1969 that you cannot live like this. You cannot do these things. You cannot be like that. You cannot be like this. Who is going to feel sorry for you in the day of judgment?
Right.
Nobody. Nobody's going to feel sorry for you after you continuously ignored what the Lord said. Continuously put off what the Lord said. Continuously link it to your own understanding and did what you wanted to do. Nobody will feel bad for you. Nobody's going to have any sympathy for you. Nobody's going to have any plight for you.
Right.
And if I could, let me get, what we doing here? Boom, 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 boom. Let me get verse 17.
Verse 17. And if adversity come upon you, thou shalt find him there first.
And if adversity come upon you, you shall find him there first. Everything, all these plots and little baby schemes that they have used and these traps that they set up to destroy the children of Israel, you always find the oppressor there.
Right.
It is his trap that he sent to destroy the children of God. If adversity comes, you will find him there first. And if we think that this LGBT community is anything different, watching a couple years when they bring out the records. The man showing you how to said it last night. He said, watching a few years,
right,
if this empire survives that long.
Right.
And we pray to God that it don't, man.
Yeah,
we pray that it gets destroyed tomorrow.
Right.
Right. We do not want this kingdom here. But if Lord allow, if the kingdom does last that long, you know, because it's all the Lord's will, if it does last that long, you give it about 5, 6, maybe 10 years. And you're going to see all the CIA reports and all the government officials and all the little agencies that we don't even know what the goddamn acronym is. You understand? They're going to come out and talk about how it was an elaborate plan to get so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Indians to follow after this LGBT community.
Right.
To go against God and to go out there and have men laying with men and women laying with women and little black boys dressed up with Egyptian freaking lingerie, right, on the goddamn BET Awards stage, the so-called black entertainment television, where it's just all types of disrespect and disgrace going on. Right. You understand? It's like the extra scoop of ice cream on top, like right, a little cherry on the top. Hey, put it on BET too. Put it on the so-called black channel. Right. Let's have the brothers out there with the goddamn skirt on. It's just disgusting and filthy, and you're gonna realize that this oppressor never had your back, and that the men of God in the I.S.U.P.K, Command General YAHANNA, who've been telling you that you cannot do what you want to do, and you should not dress like a woman, and that woman should not dress like a man. Right. And that sister should not be laying down being sexual with that sister, and that brother should not be taking robbed. Right. You're gonna realize that we've been telling you these things because we love you. And you're going to realize that the oppressor was doing these things and had you caught up in that confusion because he hates you. That's right. And he wants to see you destroyed. Right. And he wants to see you not have anything. Let's finish that verse, Baba Kusha.
God. And though he pretend to help thee.
And he don't pretend that he's helping. Right now, though they feel like they're getting away with murder. They don't got the police aggravation. They're not in jail as much as the regular black man. They're not dealing with, they getting better jobs. They get better pay. You understand? They damn near a terrorist organization. They out there bothering whoever they want to bother. You say something bad about them, they come boycott you and cancel you. Right. They get violent. They get aggressive. They get mean. They nasty people. Right. They damn near run around. They about to take the Crips and the Bloods out. I'm telling you. They're going to take the damn gangs out. There ain't going to be no more street gangs. There's going to be LGBT. Right. That's what they're going to be repping. That's what's going to be on the corner selling all the drugs. And that's what's going to be out there with the guns. And all the terrible things that we ain't going to do in the first place, that's what's going to be doing. It's going to be them. Because they are bullies. They are natural born bullies. Right. Come on with it. What you going to bring out, sir?
Yeah, you know, it's basically like the scripture says, and though he pretends to help thee, like I was thinking out about a week ago, you know, we in the season for new mayors. And, you know, some Edomite politician, right, is going into Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indian neighborhoods talking about
Black and brown unite, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And like, whenever has an oppressor ever cared or did anything good or loved a Black, Hispanic, or Native North American Indian man? You know, like he's pretending,
right,
just to get in that power. You know, and that's all of that is a filthy, disgusting Christian church pastor promoting that.
Damn right.
They don't know how cahoots to fill up their bellies with our money.
You ain't lying, sir.
Sorry,
you ain't lying, man. And I'll take it a step further, man. And you are part of that system at all. You understand? Let me tell you. So like a sidebar real fast. If I'm outside and there's a group of people jumping on me, whooping my ass, you cannot help me by joining the group of people that are whooping my ass.
Right.
That is not how you help. You cannot be part of the system that is destroying your people and believe that you are helping your people from the inside.
Right.
It's redundant. It's dumb.
Right.
And it's impossible. And that's not what's going on.
Right.
There's a sister in my neighborhood that was running for council lady and all that, right? This is a couple years ago, sir. And she was coming to all the cookouts. She comes to the park. She had the basketball game.
Right.
She outside making noise. She chilling in front of the liquor store with the brothers in front of the liquor store. I ain't seen that lady in about 7 years.
Right.
You know why? Because brothers done voted for her and put her where she wanted to be.
That's right.
She's gone.
Right.
She's gone. Office that she had in the neighborhood's gone. Gone. I'm like, none of them. Any one of them. They are part of that system. They are not to be trusted.
Right.
They are not to be trusted. Lock it. Come on, let's go. What was that?
Come. Yeah. Shall he undermine thee?
And that's exactly what this person's going to do. That's exactly what the other nations plan on doing. They will undermine you. You understand? They are not here to help. They don't give a damn about no gay people, man.
Right.
Don't be confused. Do not believe the hype. They just know that that gay man has a woman's mindset.
Right.
You understand? He has a woman's mindset, but he's also a man. So he's going to take his money and he's going to spend it freely and frivolously and just build up his damn economy and buy every little stupid shiny thing that he sees that he wants, and then he's going to look like little Nas X wearing Egyptian shiny lingerie on the goddamn thing, and he's going to spend his money foolishly. Come on with it. So what you going to bring up?
You know, that's heavy what you're saying because, you know, like, and that's how these Israelites, you know, that's how like Versace, you know, these things, that's how they get rich.
Damn right.
Because feminine, flamboyant, you know, LGBT, you know, community, you know, they into stuff like that.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, that builds up the economy.
Damn right, sir. You ain't lying. And look, that's the worst part, because man, they go spend all this money. Come on with it.
So like, especially y'all people, Black, Hispanic, and
what?
Like, you know,
Jeez,
we buy more Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and Versace than the oppressors.
We buy more Gucci, Louis Versace than food for the damn kid.
And if I may, and they get mad when we go into their stores and want to accuse us of stealing.
Right.
Well, we're the majority of the people that's building up their franchises.
You damn right. And look, that's what you bring out is so heavy because that's all part of their crafty council.
Right.
They make these new shirts that cost $800,
right.
And they give it to the people that's on TV.
That's right.
They give it to the people that you listen to.
That's right.
People that make the music that you like. People that make the videos that you see. And they make them wear it. And now you need it. How much sisters run out about a damn Birkin bag? You know how much that bag costs?
Right. It's a lot.
Shit is down payment on a house. That shit is a car. That shit is a whole bunch of things that the sister that wants the bag doesn't even have. Come on with it.
You know what's so evil about that too? And with all of this stuff that we buy, these belts, these buckle belts from these oppressors, the Gucci, we wear in our poor neighborhoods, where other brothers who's less fortunate, you understand, like the scripture says, envy not our oppressor, they envy the oppressor. So when they see another brother with this, they're gonna want to rob this brother.
Right.
Might even murder this brother just for these items. So guess what? These oppressors got blood on their hands for these products.
Damn right.
Hey, guess what? Our brother's Michael Jordan.
Right.
You know, he's not exempt.
Right.
You know, another brother who hates his people.
Damn right.
How many brothers was murdered off of Jordan?
Right.
And what is Michael Jordan doing?
And what he answered about that too, right? He said, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Exactly.
He don't give a damn. You know why? Because he's making his money with the oppressor.
Yeah, right.
He's chasing their peace and their wealth and their prosperity, and he cares not about his brothers and his sisters.
That's right.
You understand? He does not have the spirit of the Lord in him, and he does not know to correct his brothers and his sisters.
That's right.
He doesn't care about them. What you gonna say, brother?
I got an example also. You see, for example, they have the scooters, right?
Yeah.
The scooters. I remember this like early 90s. I'm pretty sure. I have my man like he grew up like in the 80s, whatever. But in my years of infancy, you see these things being made by wood.
Right.
And all white man does is put a brand on it.
Right.
That's really because these products don't cost nothing
Yeah,
to make, to produce. But once we use it, we become they come.
Right.
You know, that's a race thing.
And that's heavy that you brought it out, because that's what the white man that's SHALAM. That's what the oppressor naturally does.
Right.
It's watch what we do,
Right.
go fund it, and make it worldwide.
Right.
And get paid hand over fist for something that a brother who was outside this boy wanted to have fun when they created.
That's right.
Just on the block hanging out. Like, I wonder if I put this with that, if I could. And now he see it and he gets paid.
Right. Right.
And the brother gets nothing. The brother can't even afford the one that's made. He can't even afford to buy the thing that the white man, the oppressor, done stole from him and put out.
Right.
It's terrible, man. But that's why we should never trust our enemies, man.
That's right.
That's why we should never ever trust our enemies. We should never believe in them. Because every chance they get, they'll undermine us.
That's right.
They will undermine us and show us time and time again why we should not believe in them, why we should not trust in them. All right, let's drop that. And let's go to let's go to Proverbs. Go to Proverbs chapter 3 real fast. Get a few more in. We're gonna end it off. But that's very true that you brought that out, man. They definitely don't do nothing different. They take what we got. They naturally follow us, man. And that's the sad part. That we want to be like them so damn bad, and we don't even see how much they want to be like us.
Right.
They hate us because they envy us.
Right.
They have a perpetual hate towards us because they wish. They're like, damn, I wish I was born to Jacob.
Right.
I just wish Jacob was my father. Why he your father? I can't even get in. There's nothing I can do.
Right.
Like, what if I go get a big butt and some black lips?
Right. Right.
What if I get a boob job and start singing like Whitney Houston? Like, there's nothing I can do to get in. There's nothing. Well, then I hate you. Well, they hate us because they want to be us, and we over here chasing behind them, following what they do, trying to be like them, which is so confusing, man.
Right.
It is so confusing. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but the scriptures say, the Lord said, I looked at the earth and seen I looked at the earth and seen servants on horses and princes on foot.
Right.
He was confused.
Right.
And the Lord's like, what the hell is going on down there?
Right.
But we so stiff-necked and we so stuck in our own ways, thinking that we know best.
Right.
That we can't see what's going on, so we can't fix the problem.
That's right.
But guess what? The Lord is going to make sure that we fix these problems.
That's right.
He is going to strike up that anger and awaken the men that need to be awoken so that the kingdom of heaven can be put back on earth. And that so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Indians can be on top again.
That's right.
And we're going to get there with brotherhood.
That's right.
And with sisterhood. With not being afraid to correct and chastise our brothers and our sisters.
Right.
Not being afraid to tell our brothers and sisters that they cannot sin. To show them their transgression.
That's
and
right.
teach them to do better. And we're going to get it. I promise you we are. Let's get that on Proverbs 3 and 5.
Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5. Oh, how can I have it? Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
It says trust in the Lord with all your heart. You understand? You have to trust in the Lord. Because us not trusting in the Lord have us trusting in goddamn heathens and oppressors and everybody else that got a dollar and a shiny car.
Right.
Just leading us straight to slaughter. We don't believe these fake leaders. We don't believe all these fake black leaders that have taught us nothing. And what did they do? They got rich off of us following them too.
Right.
They all chasing that same oppressor with the dollar and the shiny car.
That's right.
Let's finish that up.
And lean not and lean not unto thine own understanding.
And that's what we need to stop doing. Leaning into our own understanding.
Right.
Believing that we know better than the Lord. Believing that we got things figured out and we gonna map out this plan and everything gonna be because we so smart.
Right.
When the Most High God gave us the map and He gave us the plan and He gave us the whole damn guidebook right here.
That's right.
It's already here for you. So you don't have to stress your little brain trying to figure out something that you have no idea what you're doing.
Right.
Outside being stressed and self-medicated and depressed and hell-bent and just damn right self-destructive because you think you're going to figure it out.
Right.
You think you got it made. I just made the wrong turn here. If I go back and I do it like this, there's brothers that's in jail right now that believe that when they come home, they can go back to what they was doing because they don't figure out what they did wrong.
All right.
I know what I did wrong. Why should I get back out there? I ain't going to do that no more.
Right.
I'm trusting the Lord and listening into your own understanding.
Right.
Get back into following these scriptures. Get back into doing what the Lord said and get the blessings.
That's right.
And get the praise and the benefit of being underneath the love of the Lord.
That's right.
That's all we need. It ain't that hard. It's right here. It's simple. Do what the Lord says, because if you don't do what the Lord says, you die. And you break it down in that simple term, it should be easy for our brothers and sisters to wake the hell up.
Right.
It ain't even for everybody else in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The other oppressors in the nations, they can do what they want to do. Because the Lord don't care what they do.
That's right.
That's the end of that right there. Let's get verse 6.
Verse 6. In all thy ways acknowledge Him.
And we need to acknowledge the Lord. You understand? We need to be walking around, moving around, living, and making sure that everybody that's looking at us knows that, yeah, that's a man of the Lord.
Right.
You can tell he's a man of the Lord. Look how he walk. Look how he deal with his brothers. Look how he deal with his sisters.
Right.
Look how much he care about his community. Look how much he care about his people. Look how he speak.
That's right.
Look what he don't eat. Look what he don't do. Look what he don't get involved in. Acknowledge the Lord in all your ways, man.
Right.
Observe and do these commandments. Let's get some more of that.
And He shall direct thy path.
And He will direct your path. You understand? Because we know not which way to go.
That's right.
We know not what to do. If we did, we wouldn't have to have these scriptures. He made the men before us write these scriptures down and write these records down so that we don't have to stress our brains trying to figure out what to do. Here, it's right here. Do what I said. Same way a good parent does with a child. You don't leave your child in the house and tell them figure this shit out.
Right.
It's a lot. You're like, mommy, I'm hungry. Well, here's this, figure it out. No, you show them. You direct their path. So they don't have to bust their brain, falling on their butts, trying to get it right. The answer is here already.
Right.
The answer is already here. Let's end of that. That's the end of that verse.
God.
All right, let's drop that. Let's go to Proverbs 14.
God.
Let's go to Proverbs 14, verse 2 real fast.
Proverbs chapter 14, verse 2. All can have it. He that walketh in his uprightness feareth the Most High.
Salah. 14 and 12. Salah.
God. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12.
Let me get 11. Both sure.
God. Verse 11. The house of the wicked shall be overthrown.
It says right here that the house of the wicked shall be overthrown. You understand? So while we running around trying to make our decisions or trying to, you know what I'm saying, put our eggs in a basket to see which way we're going to go with this life thing or what we're going to do with ourselves, just know that the ways that are not of the Lord are the wicked ways.
Right.
If it's not what the Lord wanted for us to do, it is wicked. And the wicked shall be overthrown. You understand? So it's simple. You want to be destroyed with the rest of these nations and heathens that have what they have coming to them for what they've done to the children of Israel? Or do you want to serve the Lord and enjoy this kingdom of heaven that is coming?
Right.
Do you want to serve the Lord and enjoy your brothers and your sisters? Do you want to be part of something great or get destroyed with something disgusting? It's very simple. Come on with it.
But the tabernacle of the upright shall flourish.
But the house of the righteous, they're going to flourish, man.
Right.
The Lord is going to bless the men and sisters that follow him. He is going to bless the brothers and sisters of I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
Under his command, John Yohana. You understand?
That's right.
Because we are keeping his laws. You understand? This house was ordained by the Most High God. You understand? Right. Command John Yohana is underneath the authority of Christ. And everybody underneath him is following Christ.
That's right.
We are all following the Father, and we are all doing what the Most High God wants.
That's right.
Come get in class. Come follow what the Lord wants. Because following after this damn oppressor is going to lead us to death and destruction. There is nothing nice coming from his ways. Nothing nice ever comes from no oppressor. Somebody tell me the last nice thing no oppressor did for anybody.
Right.
Ever. All he knows is murder and death and take and steal.
That's right.
Why would he be any different for anybody else?
Right.
They murder, steal, and kill each other. You think he's going to wake up one day and be like, you know what? I should have never hated the children of Israel.
Right.
I don't know why I hate black people. I don't know why I hate so-called Spanish people. I don't know why I treat the niggas Indians so terrible. Maybe I should pay. He is never going to do that. You understand? Right. There is no understanding with that one. There is no understanding with him. Don't be part of the fools and be caught up in that, man. And right. With that, I'm going to say shalom. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahweh brought a thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shemal a thumb by Shem Yahweh to the sisters, man. Correct your brother to show him that you love him.
Right. Clap it up. Clap it up.